Okay, shalom, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah, Koholoim La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Chachadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. And just want to say the water to all the H.I.M that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan Nawach. Just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And hey, just hitting the record button, man. And again, out here on these roadways, plantation, just pray to the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, to give me what he wants to be spoken. And just wanted to just go off into the Lord is going to provide us with what we need. He's a provider. He wakes you up every day. He helps you to see, helps you to hear. He keeps you healthy. Though you may be going through some ailments or whatever, but he holds you down. Though he gives us what we need on a day-to-day basis. Especially protections when we're out on these roadways. Just leaving the house, man. Just being in your house. There's protection that comes with that. He's watching over you. He has the angels watching over us, at all times, So, though things may seem extreme, things are starting to, get to a point of being chaotic, because we haven't seen nothing yet, because full-fledged Jacob's trouble hasn't actually hit yet. But you can clearly see the uproars of the people in the world. And actually, it's a blessing for us to not even be worried about that shit. Matter of fact, Yahweh Shai, he spoke on, he says, in Matthew chapter 24, he says, see that ye be not troubled. In the wars, rumors of wars, the famines, pestilence, earthquakes in diverse places, the kingdom against kingdom, that division, that divisiveness of these people. See that ye be not troubled, man. For all this is the beginning of sorrows. We're not to be troubled by these things when we see these things happening. We should be rejoicing, because we're one day closer, we're one step closer, we're one prophecy closer to getting out of this man's kingdom, man. And a lot of the times we don't really think on, because we can't fully imagine what the kingdom is going to be like. So we're in these regular bodies, we just doing our day-to-day thing. We're going to work, we're going to the gym, we're doing lessons, cooking, eating, repeat, go to sleep, repeat, getting up, doing it. But there's going to come a day when all that's going to vanish. There's going to come a day when we're going to be in the kingdom, man. There's going to come a day where there's going to be crowns being given out, rewards being given out for those that endure unto the end. When that scripture says those that endure to the end, that's really what it means. Not what these Christians are pushing out here, as far as because these Christians are telling you, or they're saying that they're already saved, and they're not. No one is already saved, because they haven't gone through the tribulation that's to come. When this Jacob's trouble really hit, this man gets to rounding people up, and you start to hear the screams and the torture, seeing torture of the people in these camps and things of that nature. What this man is about to do, there's going to be a lot of Christians that's going to flip immediately. They're going to take that chip and they're going to flip immediately. So we're praying to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai that we endure to the end, because that's what it's all about. No one is actually saved right now. So them Christians with that foolishness, because a lot of these people, they're going to see their kids going hungry. Some of them going to do it over their parents, what I'm saying, that may be in a bedridden type of health situation. My mama need her medicine, my daddy need this or something. And these people, they're gonna lose it, man. They're gonna lose it when things really hit the fans. They may say what they're gonna do now, and that's why we pray that we're part of the hopeful elect too, because things haven't actually gotten that rough as of yet. But when those things start to come to pass, hey, we're praying for that tough skin, man. We're praying for that 500 fight. What's that movie? I can't think of that movie. The guy said, hey, by the time you get into your 500 fight, your skin starts to get rough. it starts to get tough. You know what I'm saying? And things don't penetrate you as much as they used to. You know what I'm saying? Type of deal. But yeah, man, we're coming to a point of having that callousness, man. That callousness towards these people, man, and this whole society. I'm trying to get this damn charger to work. But yeah, it's gonna come a point where you just gonna have to be like, fuck everybody around you, man. I had a visit from my pops yesterday. Came by. And boy, he was talking about some goddamn ham. Oh yeah, I cooked this ham bone. And every time he started this conversation, I know you don't eat pork, but. And I was just like, I don't even argue with him about it. You know what I'm saying? I love my old man. But there's gonna come a point where, hey, he's gonna have to, he's gonna have to pay for that shit. Because he knows. I done told him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knows. All my uncles. They older guys from the South and stuff like that eat a bunch of bullshit, But I tried to, I've told him multiple times. We actually got into a few heated little discussions, you know what I'm saying? So I had to just, fall back, you know what I'm saying? Because he is my pops, you know what I'm saying? And just, respect, hey, go ahead and do what you're going to do. But I tell you what, man, it's going to come a point where you're going to pay for that shit. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. I've been eating pork all my life, and I'm still, the Lord has given you the long standing of being here. Matter of fact, all my uncles, man, are at the age of, you know what I'm saying, where, the Lord has given them the fullness of life. Most of my aunties, you know what I'm saying, I have one that passed away, but my mom, they're all, reaching that point of, you know what I'm saying, hey, those 80 years basically that the Lord promised, you know what I'm saying, and beyond, so to speak. So, with all that time, that's how you know that this truth is not for everyone. Because the Lord, well, he, everything is possible. Anything is possible with Yahweh about Shemi outside. He can actually wake them up, But they are old bottles, man. You know what I'm saying? That old one, the old bottles, man. They ain't trying to hear nothing new. They ain't trying to hear this gospel for sure. It's just, it's amazing. And these are, they're overall wise men, as far as earthly, you know what I'm saying? Like very smart men. They all got that, that sense of living. As far as like on this planet, that's what they know. But when it comes to spiritual wisdom, no, the Lord just did not give it to them, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But he came by yesterday. I'm just kind of just looking at him. You know what I'm saying? Because he getting older. You know what I'm saying? But you love your parents, man. Love my pops. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, I know, man, it's gonna come a time where, hey, he's if the Lord don't take him out of here, you know what I'm saying? And before all this shit comes to pass, they're all gonna suffer, man. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna go through what we're gonna go through, but we want it to be for righteousness. You're gonna go through anything. You're gonna go to damn jail. You're gonna go and be thrown in a pit or into some prison camp or wherever the fuck these people trying, whatever they gonna do. You want it to be for this truth. And pray to Yahweh about Shemi outside that you're able to withstand, man. Because I've been thinking on this, quite a bit as of late. Because now it's getting to a point where, okay, now it's starting to kick in. Like, okay, all right, let me. It's not what it was a couple of years back. You know what I'm saying? Like, we knew stuff was coming, but things are happening really fast, man. These prophecies are playing out super fast right now. That's the thing. These prophecies is rolling, baby. We starting to see it all come in. Uproars of the people. There's more talks of that microchip. You see what I'm saying? There's more talks of World War III, nuclear war. And them the last of the major prophecies right there. Jacob's trouble is already on the rise. Because Esau's not playing. This treacherous motherfucker, man, he's ready to go. He ready to really. They talking about I think a judge that's I think just delayed the deportation of the 350,000 Haitians, which is our people. You know what I'm saying? Southern Kingdom. $350,000, man. So you know they gonna, and you know they're not gonna treat, they not treating Jake right, man, in these places, man. Because they're talking about shipping them out of the country, but at the same time you building all these places to hold them. Like, why are you building, or why are you buying all these warehouses? Because all that's gonna be towards you American people. See, you see these Edomites, they laughing, they smiling right now, you know, get them out of the country. They're sucking up all of the resources, when it's really these fucking Edomites. But they have no idea that them camps that these warehouses, these old ass Walmarts, they closed down. All these big ass Sam Clubs buildings and places like that, big ass Home Depots and shit. Hey, they about to set them up to be a place for y'all asses to be encaged, man. You so-called white people, y'all going in there too. Because Jacob's trouble is not just for Jake, it's for the rest of you nations too. And you got a lot of these nations, they getting the fuck on out of here because they see business not doing well. Things are starting to close down. A lot of old ass, you know, businesses that, you know, that have had root in this place for a long time, man. You got companies, 100-year-old companies, man, that's folding, man. Folding. A lot of layoffs. 30,000 people here, 10,000 people there. Couple of hundred here, couple of hundred there. But Trump is out here, you know, lying about how great the economy is doing. And that's even in these red states. None of these, red, blue, it don't make no difference. Democratic or Republican, all these people, these Edomites, they're losing it. They're losing farms, you know. Hell, about the only thing that you can do right now is fast food. Hell, and they not even hiring. Hell, you used to be able to at least go get you a fast food job. Hell, they got robotics and shit like that dropping the fries now, flipping burgers, you know. Shit, you can't even get a damn cashier job no more. You can't get a job stocking, really, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Can barely get a damn Walmart job, you know. So yeah, shit getting hectic, man. OnlyFans is drying up. You know, shit got bad when they shut down them strip clubs, man. I'm sure it's still some around throughout the nation, but when that COVID-19 hit, that killed them strip clubs and them goddamn churches. 2 whorehouses at once. The Lord killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Then these hoes went to OnlyFans. You know, on my Instagram, I give you my Instagram, which definitely is gonna lead you up to the bitch's Instagram or her OnlyFans. So you walking around, any bitch that's talking about an Instagram, that's a whore. Straight up. Oh yeah, I don't give up my phone number, but you can get my Instagram. Why she wants you to get the Instagram? Because she wants you to come on there, check out them pictures, like, swipe, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, have a link leading your ass straight to a place to meet up, because that's where it's at now. And they're not doing well. So when what they call it, the oldest profession in the world, when the oldest profession in the world is not doing well, then you know something's up. You know, because it's gonna come to a point where these dudes, they're gonna be taking box. There ain't gonna be no paying for no box. You're gonna be passed around. They're gonna be bouncing on you like kids on beds. Because it's all coming, man. It's all coming to a head. When chicks can't sell coochie, you know it's bad. Even though, you know what I'm saying, it's, you know, it's still rolling right now. It's still a little bit of life still in it. You know what I'm saying? But it's coming to a head, man. You can clearly see the shit is just not what it used to be, man. Dude's not out here holding doors and shit no more. I had a situation at the store the other day, and it was just the way that it happened, man. Because I'm standing there in line, and this chick, you know what I'm saying, there's people just standing there, you know what I'm saying, but you know, standing there waiting to go next. This chick walked right into the store and jumped right. The guy that was ahead of me, he had them paid for stuff, grabbed his bag and was walking away. She jumped right in the fucking front of me with her money out. Yeah, let me get such and such, such and such. And then she looks back at me. You know what I'm saying? And she see the look that I got on my face, because I ain't say nothing. Because I leave it up to the cashiers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's their job to say, hey, that gentleman was before you. That's their job. That's to keep down frustration and to keep down contention and shit like that. But see, those stores, they don't do that. They just they allow all that stupid ass shit. So when she looked back and she seen my face, she got out of the way. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I ain't even say nothing to her. I just stepped right up there and paid for my shit. The guy behind the counter, he was kind of laughing because he was looking like, you okay, bro? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Let me pay for my shit so I can get the fuck out of here. And I didn't look back at her ass. I didn't smile at the. I didn't even look at the bitch. Like, bitch, just move. Because that shit was rude as hell. But the point that I'm trying to make is, there were times where I would have just been like, oh, go ahead. You good, go ahead. But now, you know, nah, fuck that, man. Get your ass out of the way. You know, and she was, you know, I seen her when she stepped through the door. You know what I'm saying? She was a nice looking chick. But once all that went down, I ain't even acknowledged the bitch. I had never even looked back or never even looked. She was just like, oh, my bad. Hey, man, fuck you. But that's the shit that these women normally would do. I've had that happen multiple times. Matter of fact, I seen some in the store, same store, arguing with some guys about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you jump in line. Get the hell, you know, wait your damn turn. And these dudes weren't playing no games. You know what I'm saying? They was, looked like they was going out somewhere. You know what I'm saying? They was, you know, dressed fairly nice. You know? Decent looking brothers, you know what I'm saying? But they wasn't going for that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And it was like 2 or 3 chicks. It's like, nah, get the fuck, I don't know you. You're not my woman. I was like, hell yeah. And that's how, you know, and you can see it that Jake meant it. And you know what? Them chicks respected that shit, and they got the fuck back. There was 2 dudes. They're like, nah, get your ass out of here. We're not attracted to you. We're not simps. Get your ass back, basically. So, you know, it's coming to a point, man, where all that shit is about over with too. So I was just listening to the elder down in Mississippi, man. I mean, not Mississippi. I don't know why I always say Mississippi. The elder in South Carolina, 777. Yeah, man, he be having me rolling in the morning, man. He'll put a smile on your face, man. Going in, man. But he was talking about, you know, the economy, you know, and going into a lot of different subjects. But, you know, hey, man, this place is getting weird, man. It's bizarre world out here, man. So you got to walk circumspectly and be alert, man. You know? And that brother said it smooth. Said, go to work, work out, do the work. The 3 W's, man. Go to work, work out, do the work. Hey, that's a beautiful, hey, that keeps you out of some shit, too. Shit, go to work, do the work. What do you say? Go to work, work out, do the work, man. Stay on top of that. And that should keep you focused, man. Yep, praying to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh for that focus, man, to stay focused, to continually endure. So I'm going to end out there. I pray that this lesson was edifying. With that, Kwame Yasha Allah and a Baba Ball.